The title of this book is Era of the Wall of Faith. It is writing by Abdul Jamilhun. We are now in chapter 12 of this book. We are now in chapter 12 of this book, 3 of this book. Chapter 2, I repeat, we are in 18, chapter 2, part 18 of this book. We continue. Chapter 12, part 18 of this book. Of all I marvel that you are turning away Christian so soon from him who called you also in the great ability to speak to a different gospel existence, which is not another, but there are some who trouble you consistent want to pervert the gospel of Christ. But even if we that are angel from heaven preach any other gospel establishment and maintenance what of a steady relationship with God, let him be accursed, irrespective as we the circumstance of life. So now I say again, if anyone preach any other gospel to you, for I am not ashamed of the gospel received, let him be accursed. It is in Colossians chapter 1 to salvation for everyone. Why did Paul do this? Jews first, and also it is because for the Greek. Whoever for in the righteousness of the gospel is directly or indirectly saying as what Jesus accomplished just for man through his death and resurrection. Romans chapter 11 not enough. Romans chapter 1 something else must be added to it, like verse 38. The Judaizer and now the just shall live by faith. But if some people rob back may have done this has no pleasure in him out of ignorance. We are not the truth. However, is that God is not pleased those who believe the development of the soul. The development chapter 10 verse 30. God is a jealous God. He wants to lose forever whatever diminish the accomplishment of his Son of Jesus Christ. This, to my mind, stress is why all these errors are now being exposed by the least of us. It is written, for the gospel of Christ is simple. The gospel of Christ is simple, and we must do all we can to maintain all these things. We are more than conquerors. Purity and us, simplicity. For I am persuaded many neither that the love nor life, for the spectacular, angel, nor many a time, not the love, not for the present, spectacular and special revelation is what lead people nor any other these occultic and pagan philosophy of the gospel from the love of God. For I am jealous for you with godly jealousy. Romans chapter 8, I have 35 to 30. Betroth you to one husband. The number one I may present you as a child's virgin to Christ. But I fear lest it somehow that as the serpent deceived Eve by his chain crutch, his craftiness to murder, so your mind may be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Christ. For if he who comes preach another Jesus whom he has not preached, or if you receive a different spirit, which you have not received, or a different gospel which you have not accepted, you may well to be used to conjure with it. In God, 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 2 to 4 of life, just truly these signs of ignorance deceit faith. Truly these signs of ignorance God overlook. But now command all men everywhere to repent. While prosperity 17 verse 30 it very convenient. Let those who convince, let those who have faith listen to what the Spirit is saying. We must admit end of chapter recommendation. I repeat, always end of chapter 12 of this book is we are now in. However, chapter 13 love must be seen. The title of chapter 13 manifest not sons of God. Converted the title on chapter 13 to reality manifest sons of God. Fit present it. Otherwise, it manifest sons of God is primarily a teaching of the post-World War II later reign of movement, but it seemed to it has been we are now read into 3 wall of faith theology. Chapter 3, the title variant degree depending on your teacher to teach the wall of faith. The later reign movement was started in October 1947, just like the abundant life theology. 17 student of faith is also 17 student promise of Remis Sharon Bible College scriptural passage which battled forth taken out of context. Kilchwan, Canada, the Bible says suit by the mouth of a deeper Christian experience because they believed the Pentecostal movement was lightened into right intellectual formalism like other evangelical movements before it.
The word of faith is
the teaching is based on if the erroneous interpretation of Romans chapter 8 verse 19 to 22.
First passage, Mark chapter 11
proponent of the doctrine teach
now
that
as the end
of this present age approach,
saw the fig tree
overcomer knew
from
as
the road.
Joel's army based on
Peter,
Joel's chapter 2 verse 1 to 11,
Rabbi,
or
look,
the triumphant
fig tree
church will
cursed
arise based
has
on
withered away.
its
So
twisted
Jesus answered
interpretation
and said
of Ephesians
to him,
chapter 4
have faith
verse
in God.
13. These
For
overcomer
surely I
will
say to
attain
you, whoever
the full
says
stature
this
of
mountain,
Christ and
be
have the
removed
spirit
and
without
cast
a
into
measure
the sea,
like Christ.
does not doubt
There will be
but
endowed
believe that
supernatural
those things
power to
he
wage
says will be done,
spiritual
he will
warfare
have
and give
whatever
such
he says.
as divine
Therefore,
healing
I say
and
to
working of
whatever
miracles.
things you
Such
ask when you
individual
pray,
will then
believe
help
that
to
receive
restore
and you
man
will
to his
have them.
original
Mark
position
chapter 11,
in
verse
Genesis
20 to 24.
before the fall
Word of faith
and
teacher,
teacher
also
in the
knowing as
milieu-
faith teacher,
millennial
often used
reign
verse
of Christ.
22 to 24
These manifest
of Mark
sons
chapter
will
11
also
to teach
be
positive
responsible
operation.
for
This
defeating
this
the army
seems
of the enemy
to be
at
the
the
most
battle
important
of
scripture
Armageddon.
used to
An
teach
extreme
the word
version
of faith.
of the doctrine
However,
say these
it is difficult
these
to
manifest
make scriptural
sons
sense
will
of
attain
the
to
scripture
immortality even before
examine
Christ's
chapter
second
11
coming.
of Mark from verse 20
Manifest son
24,
and the word of faith
and
have
the
a
event
common ground
that
in
happened
the men's
and the event that
deification
happened
doctrine.
a day
You
before
are God.
Jesus made
Previously
statement in Mark chapter
considered.
11 verse 12.
We are God.
14.
Previously
A day
considered.
prior to the
Manifest
to the
son
event
and the word of
reported
faith have
in
a
this
common
Mark
ground
chapter 11
in the
verse 20 to 24.
men's
Jesus
deification
and
doctrine.
his disciples
You are
went
God.
out in the morning.
Previously considered.
Went out in the morning.
This may be why it is been incorporated
become hungry
in the word of faith
And
theology.
saw a leafy
In
fig
recent
tree
time, the
above.
manifest son
He
seemed
approached
to
the
have
tree,
merged
thinking
with
he could find some fruit on
dominionism,
it to pacify his
dominionism,
hunger, but found none. He
dominionism,
then cursed
a
the fig tree.
movement that began in the
As they came
1970
the following day, they
century,
saw
teaching
that
that Christians should take
withdraw
dominion
from the root.
over all the
As Peter
earth,
drew
including
Jesus' attention
civil
to
government and
it,
law.
seized the opportunity to teach
Dominionism
and
is also
lesson
being
on
used
faith.
to push
In
the
verse
prosperity
23, Jesus
gospel
went
with emphasis
to
on the
explain
need
to them that
have
they could
abundance
command
of financial
amount
wealth
belief
in order to
believers
exercise
got
dominion.
they were close to the
Are these
at this time
assertions
to be
scripturally
removed
proven?
and cast into the sea.
First, Romans chapter 8,
The
verse
sea
19 to
could
22
either
isn't
be
talking
the
about
Mediterranean
early
Sea
dominion
or the Dead
in
Sea.
this current age.
What
Rather,
Jesus
it is
was saying
about
here,
the consummation
what
of
was
our
Jesus saying
redemption,
here?
which will happen
He
at the
knew
second
that it is
appearance
practically
of Christ.
impossible to
Romans
cast
chapter 8, verse
a mountain
23
by
says
the word
the
of
manifestation
mouth into the
that
sea.
all the creation
Wherefore,
and the believers
whatever Jesus
earnestly
said here
await
could
is
not
the redemption of
taken
our
literally.
body. In God, the resurrection of the saint. It is
It is
not
believed
a
that
superhuman
moving
manifestation
mountain
of
and
Christian
opening up
as
of
it
mountain
been
are phrases that
erroneously
are
thought,
generally used to connote
erroneously
moving
thought.
or overcoming
Reading Romans
of
chapter
great
8 from verse
difficulty
19 to
amongst the
25
Jews.
easily
So Jesus
give
used the
this
opportunity
out
to paint a vivid
for
picture
that
of the common
for the
saying
earnest
Christ
expectation
come
of
to listen
creation
that
eagerly
no
wait
situation
for
of
the
difficulty
revelation
in life is
in God manifestation of the sons of God.
by whoever has
For
faith
the
in God.
creation was
He
subjected
was teaching
to fertility,
disciples
not willingly,
that
but
they
because
can change
of him who
seemingly
subjected
impossible
it in
situation
hope.
if they could only believe in God.
Because the creation
He then
itself
concluded
also
in verse
will be
24
delivered
by
from
telling
the
them
bondage
to
of
use
corruption
this
into the
boundless
glorious
faith.
liberty of the children
He
of God.
was
For
thousand
we knew
to them
that
in
the
prayer.
whole creation,
There
born
are three
and
basic
labor,
lessons we can learn from the fig
birth,
tree
and
the
pagan
center
together into
of
now.
this Bible passage.
Not only
First,
that, but
it's
also
dangerous
who
to be
have
unfaithful.
the first fruit of the
Jesus
Spirit,
cursed the fig tree
even
because it
even
had
we
an
ourselves
appearance of
want within
fruitfulness,
ourselves,
while
eagerly
in reality
waiting
it
for the
was
adoption,
unfruitful.
the redemption of our body.
The situation of
For
the nation
we were
of
saved
Israel
in
was
this
similar
hope, but hope
to the
that is
situation
seen
of
is
this
not
fig
hope.
tree
For
at that time.
why does
Israel
one still
had
hope
the
for what
appearance of
he sees?
fruitfulness,
But if
but
We hope for what we do not see.
Nation.
We eagerly wait for
obstinately
it.
refuse
Several
to believe
in Romans
in
chapter 8,
Isaiah
verse 19 to 25.
Herb
Other
thereby
scriptural
receiving
references
the grace
that
God
support
invades.
this interpretation
This
include 2
eventually
Corinthians
lead
chapter
to
5, verse 1 to
destruction
5,
of the nation
Philippians chapter
about
3, verse
14
20
years
to 21,
after
and
God
1 Corinthians chapter 15,
17th
verse 52 to 54
year
AD.
just like the
For
fig tree
we knew that
withered.
if our earthly house, this
Second,
thing Jesus is
saw
destroyed,
the disciple
we have a building
use
from
their
God,
faith
a house
by what
not made
I
with
will
hands,
call
eternal,
word of command.
eternal
He didn't
in
teach
the
the
heaven.
positive
For
confession
in
as
this
the faith
we count
teacher
earnestly
an
desiring to
examination
be
of
clothed
the book
with
of
our
Acts
habitation,
show that
which is
the
from
apostle
heaven.
understood this
If
lesson
indeed, having been clothed, we shall not be found naked.
Exactly
For we
the way
who are
Jesus
in
taught them.
this tent
They used their
being
faith
burdened,
to
not
command
because we
sickness
want
and evil
to
spirit
be
to
clothed,
depart from people,
but fitter
and
clothes,
grace
that
the
mortality
death
may be
exactly
swallowed
Jesus
up
used
by life.
during his
Now,
earthly
he who
ministry.
has prepared
We
us
see
for
no
these
such
very
things.
things is God,
We see no such
who also
things
has
in
given
Acts
us the Spirit
and
as
the
a
apostolic
guarantee. In 2
epistle
Corinthians chapter
as
5,
positive
verse 1 to
confession
5.
like faith teacher teach.
Second, a closer look at Joel chapter 2, verse
On
1 to
all
11
the
in
occasions
context
the
of the
apostle
other
used
verses
the word of
in the
command,
chapter show that
they
the
made
army,
the pronouncement
in
once.
that prophecy is
Then
not
Peter
the
said,
church.
silver and gold
Blow a
I
trumpet in
do not
Zion,
have,
sound
but
an
what
alarm,
I do have,
alarm
give
on my
you.
holy
In
mountain.
the name of
Let
Jesus
all
Christ of
inhabitants
Nazareth,
of the
rise
land
up
tremble.
and walk.
For the day
And
of the Lord
took
is
him
coming.
by the right
It is
hand
near,
and
a
lifted
day of
him
darkness
up,
and
and
gloom,
immediately
a day
his
of
feet
cloud and thick
ankle
darkness.
bones
Like
received
darkness,
strength.
a day is
So
spread
he
upon
lifted
the
up,
mountain,
stood,
a
and
great
walked,
and
entered
powerful
the temple
people.
with them, walking,
Dear,
sleeping,
like,
prison guard.
dear like has never
There he
been
found a
before,
certain man
nor
named
will be
Ananias,
again after
who has
them
been
through the year
been
of all
living 80
generation.
years and
In
was
Joel chapter
paralyzed.
2, verse
And
1
Peter
to 2.
said to him, Ananias,
Prophetically,
Jesus,
the phrase "the day
arise
of
and make
the Lord" is
your bed.
commonly
And then
used
he
for a
arose
day
immediately.
or a period
Chapter
when a
9
major
verse 33,
divine judgmental
34.
event will happen, such as a devastating war of retribution, the rapture, and the final judgment day. So, this scripture is basically warning the Israelites about the impending invasion of their country by a terrible foreign army because of their disobedience to God.